A contest that looks real good on paper between the Seattle Seahawks and the Buffalo Bills.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And we're off and running from Western New York. Worthy now to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up second and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. A lot of mess on the move here. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 6-0 lead right away. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this first and 10. This is the first carry for the rookie from Florida. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's second down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Dave, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4.
Come on. Hit. Tap the 60.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Completed to Flowers. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got third and short coming up from their own 44.
It's third and 1.
Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. It's a design run for Milrow. He slides down with enough to pick up that first.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Now it's Milrow. Out wide, it's Smith and Jigba. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense, getting him down behind the line.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Completed to his running back. And he takes this to the 38, so it's going to be third and very short.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 2.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. When we've got a tough QB who wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. No Riggs,
From the red zone on 1st. Vacates quickly left side. Throws comes. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
This one's comped. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Captain 11.
Will Rowe from the gun. Hits his running back. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. Chris Boswell for the point after. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Seahawks respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Worthy now to return it. This makes it up to the 25. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Now Allen. Connects on the crosser. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
And the Bills, 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at their 48-yard line.
Allen to throw. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They still have 5 to go here. 3rd down. To throw again, it's Allen. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They gain 11 on that play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. Oh, they lost the football. And the Seahawks have it. And they're going to give a couple yards back on the return, but I don't think they care much, Brock, because they're going to take over on the fumble.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
1st down throw here from Milrow. Bails out of the pocket quick. blitzes there, and he goes down.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Here he goes, third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he drives this into the pouring rain. He gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Well, it would have been a long field goal in the rain, Brock, so instead of trying that, they're going to go for it. Again, it's Cook. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
I love watching those running backs do their drill, especially in practice where they just keep those legs churning. They keep those legs moving for situations just like that one.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it's second down coming up. Back to the air, Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Air it out on third. Big strike downfield to Coleman. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Allen going to throw again. Another one caught by Coleman. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a second quarter lead. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. And it's no good. He missed the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Staring up into the rain, and he muffs it.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. If you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Motion the tight end over. Go play action here. It's Milrow. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. He picks up 28 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first. New set of downs from 37. Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Maxwell Hairston picks it off. And the Bills are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. Enough on the pistol to cook. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. They're going to wind up losing yards on this play. So it'll be 2nd and long coming up, and that is on the other side of our 2-minute warning. Bills with the lead here at Highmark. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Alert! 319! What's that?
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That one's cut along the left sideline. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's good. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
What is that?
Working from the gun, it's Allen. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Hey, hold on. What's that?
3rd and long for him here. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And they are unable to make this a 2-score game.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Ready?
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Off the play fake, Milrow. Buying some time right. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. 1st down from the 42. From the gun, Milrow. Headed out right. Now here he goes again. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their third and final timeout. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
19, 5 here.
Shotgun now for Milrow. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcat, 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks tie it just before halftime. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with a touchdown. Point after up and good from Boswell. And they'll take the lead.
Seahawks 14, Bills 13. Michael Dixon the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Worthy now to return it. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. On 1st down, Allen. Oh, put some heat on this deep. That's complete inside the 35. And into the end zone it goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take the lead just before halftime. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Lining up now to try the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Bills push their lead to 6.
Seahawks 14.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. As this at the 6. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. No luck connecting with Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. And now they face 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
It's 3rd and 7.
Ready, ready. Mustang 19. Here we go, here we go. Viking 18. Ready.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Completed over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's good.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And this one is launched downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was Jackson Smith and Jigba. So that brings up second down. No row from the gun. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So they're left facing third and long.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They can revisit that play in the future.
Milrow throwing on third down. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
They're out now, ready to punt it. Michael Dixon will kick it away. He can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. This is Cook. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They'll throw, third and long. This is a heater going deep. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Let's go.
Now here's Cam Scannable on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. Rolling left, buying some time. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. After a man jumps, they come up 2nd and 5 to go. Milrow hangs on to it. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
19 tight. 19 tight. Warriors 70. Ready.
Third down from the gun. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. Boswell able to knock it through. And that cuts the lead in half. Down to 3.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Worthy now to return it. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And things will end there, but plenty of damage already done. They've got it down inside the opposing 45 following the return.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that. that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Give them a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Another one for Cook. And a small 4-yard chunk there. Brought down by Luke Woolen.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. So they get dings for the holding. Got to wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down. Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target. So that brings up 4th and long. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? 6, hot, 70, hot, go!
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We got 2nd and 4.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Come on, come on. Hit! Cowboy!
To the air, Milrow. He rolls to his right. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And he's out of bounds behind the line, so that's going to add a couple yards on to this 3rd down. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that. Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here we go, set.
1st down throw here from Milrow. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Get it. Ready.
Throwing here. Milrow has him on the quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Short, it's Milrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Back to throw it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain. So we're through 3 here. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. Second down now, they need 7. Here's Cook. He's fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Alert, alert, alert!
Allen on 3rd and 2. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
And the Bills, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's a give to Cook. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
Rodriguez on the stop.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Brings up second and 12 at the Seahawks 47.
Allen to throw. Short pass brought in. He's still going at the 30. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Pick up a 34 yards on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
That's good for Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They'll run it with Cook. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
At the 13-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. They did it! He made the interception! And the Seahawks have some new life in the fourth! There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They did a good play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
The 46-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit. He's tackled for about a 1-yard gain. Here's Milroe to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Like 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 18, Pioneers. Ready, right?
He's back to throw. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
Desperation time here on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Now run by Cook. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Ready.
Going to the ground again on first. Good hit on the ground here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. That's complete right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Seahawks trail by a field goal. Offensive line, this is second and 4.
Let's go now. Press on leading. Go.
From the gun, Milrow. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. It's a 29-yard gain. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And he comes through big here. 9 yards in second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Caught just shy of the goal line. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minutes. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Worthy now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. Setting up to pass. Has it downfield working left. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's first and 10. Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Went way outside there trying to work that sideline, Brock. But by the time the ball had arrived, well, the defender had to knock that ball out.
I think you see my reaction in the booth every time
I do.
We see that throw, because I can close my eyes and remember the terror that I felt as a quarterback when you let that ball go and you're throwing it all the way to the boundary. There's some risk reward, and that time, well, there was no reward.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks make the play that should win them this game.
There's There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
And he gets the Seahawks first down, Brock, and that should finish off this win for him.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
It's a design keeper for Milrow. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long from Buffalo.